I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so I'm going to do 2 videos on this channel today. 2 defunct department stores, Fisher's Big Wheel and Chapel's department stores. 2 videos today, the 2 defunct department stores. We're going to start off with Fisher's Big Wheel because I haven't covered Fisher's Big Wheel before. Fisher's Big Wheel was founded in 1939 in Newcastle, Pennsylvania by the consolidation of 2 previous stores of that area, Fisher's Dry Goods Company as well as Big Wheel hardware stores. These both stores consolidated and became Fisher's Big Wheel discount department stores in 1939. Fisher's at the time had locations in Connecticut, Indiana, Michigan, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and West Virginia. And they operated 100+ locations. Fisher's would operate in a mix of markets where they had no competition in smaller towns, but they also operated in markets where they had a lot of competition, such as stores like Zayre, Kmart, Walmart, Hills, were all competitors to Big Wheel at the time, Fisher's Big Wheel. Temple and Buckeye Mart, which were operated by Gamble and Skokomo, which I covered before on this channel of the history of those stores, were acquired by Big Wheel in 1978. Several Temple and Buckeye Mart stores, which are operated by Gamble, Skokomo, which I did a video on before, were acquired by Fisher's in 1978. And they were still under the names of Buckeye Mart and Tempo, under the same nameplates. They just were operated by Fisher's Big Wheel at the time, and they were acquired in 1978. In 1986, CEO, president of the Fisher's Big Wheel Company, left Fisher's Big Wheel and became the new CEO of Ames Department Stores. Later, he would become CEO and president of Jamesway Department Stores. In 1989, they bought several Danners and Hex stores in the Midwest. But by 1993, they would file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and close 10 stores. In 1989, they would acquire several Danners and Hex discount stores in the Midwest. By 1993, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and closed about 10 locations because of the bankruptcy. In early 1994, they would close 55 locations because of liquidation. And by the January of 1994, Fisher's Big Wheel would cease to exist. And most of all stores were acquired by Pamita, which is also another defunct discount store. Fisher's Big Wheel would become history and defunct by